Good day. So, in dealing with permutation and combination, so we can easily encounter n factorial. So, n factorial can be written in the form n exclamation point. So, when we say n factorial, so in mathematics, the factorial of a non-negative integer n denoted by n factorial is the product of all positive integers less than or equal to n. The factorial of n also equals the product of n with the next smaller factorial. So for example, the value of 0 factorial, that is equal to 1, according to the conventions for an empty product. So let us have another example. Suppose we are going to evaluate 3 factorial. How do we are going to write it? So, we can write it as 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, which is equal to 3 times 2 is 6 times 1 is 6. So, therefore, 3 factorial is equal to 6. So, let us have another. Let's say we have quantity 4 minus 2 factorial. So, all you have to do is to subtract first the number inside the parentheses. So, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, then factorial. Then, expand 2 factorial. So, we will have 2 multiplied by 1. So, the answer is 2. Any question? Let us have another example. So, let's say we have 5 factorial plus 3 factorial. So, let us expand first. So, we will have 5 factorial is equal to 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. How about 3 factorial? Plus 3 times 2 times 1. So, that is how we are going to write it. And then, let us simplify. So, that will be equal to, simplify first 5 factorial. So, we can enclose it with a parenthesis, similar to this one. So, 5 times 4, so that will be equal to 20, times 3, so that will be equal to 60, times 2, that is equal to 120, times 1, so that is 120. So, that is for 5 factorial. How about for 3 factorial? So, 3 times 2, so that will be equal to 6, times 1 is equal to 6. So, plus 6. So, what will be our answer? Yes, so that is equal to 126. Any question? Okay, so let us continue. So, let's say we are asked to answer the following exercises. So, I have here 3 items. So, let us solve it one by one. So, let us have number 1. So, the given is 3 factorial multiplied by 2 factorial. So, the operation to be used will be multiplication. So, let us expand. So, that is equal to 3 times 2 times 1. And that is the expansion for 3 factorial. How about 2 factorial? Multiply by 2 times 1. So, let us evaluate or simplify. So, 3 times 2 is 6, times 1 is 6, times 2 is 12, times 1 is 12. So, the answer is 12. Is it clear? Next, so let us have number 2. So, we have quantity 7 minus 5 factorial multiplied by 5 minus 2 factorial. So, what we are going to do is simplify first the number inside the parentheses. So, we will have 7 minus 5 is equal to 2 factorial. And then, the other one, 5 minus 2, so that will be equal to 3 factorial. And then expand is equal to 2 times 1 times 3 times 2 times 1 is equal to 2 times 1 is 2, times 3 is 6, times 2 is 12, times 1 is 12. So the answer for number 2 is also equal to 12. Any question? Okay, so let us have number 3. So given quantity 4 factorial minus 3 factorial divided by 4 factorial. So look at the given. Can we cancel 4 factorial in the numerator and 4 factorial in the denominator? So the answer is no. Simply because there is an operation between 4 factorial and 3 factorial. Unless if the operation is multiplication. Okay, so let us proceed. So the first thing that we should do is to expand 4 factorial. So we have 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 minus 3 factorial. So we will have 3 times 2 times 1 all over 4 factorial. So we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So let us simplify. So 4 times 3 is 12 times 2 is 24 times 1 is 24 minus 3 times 2 is equal to 6 times 1 is 6. How about the denominator? 4 times 3 is 12 times 2 is 24 times 1 is 24. Then perform the integrated operation. So we will have 24 minus 6. So that will be equal to 18 over 24. So our answer is a fraction. So all you have to do is to simplify our fraction or reduce it to lowest term by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 6. So we will have 18 divided by 6 is 3, and then 24 divided by 6 is 4. So our final answer is equal to 3 points. So that is item number 3.